Hi, I'm Farzana. I'm in my second year now and I'm studying Arabic and International Relations.
Hi, I'm Serkan. I study law. I'm a final year undergraduate. I think SOAS is a vibrant environment. It's lovely to be in. It's a very studious environment as well. People are very eager to learn and eager to talk about things and really discuss those contentious issues. And they don't shy away from certain topics which others or other individuals might do.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with Serkan. I think for me, I went to like secondary school and college in areas that were quite like predominantly one kind of ethnic background. So for me coming here, it's like opened my eyes to people that I would never meet anywhere else. The amount of people you can meet, like ranging from like, you know, like strange mixes that you'd never hear. And that's really like, it's been really nice to kind of socialize with those people and then also engage with them in like more political type aspects of things. So that's been, yeah, what I love about SOAS.
I haven't really used any of the LTD services as of yet, but I have heard about them and wish I had actually used them during my first year of study. I remember being a law undergraduate, there's so much research you have to do and you have to look into so much stuff. And essay writing or legal essay writing is really difficult. So having that kind of support and aid would have been invaluable, I think, to the first year.
For me, because my degree is a joint honours, I spent a lot of my first year doing Arabic, so I didn't really need to use the services with the LDT, but I did have one module of international relations, and because I was so used to doing so much Arabic that my essay writing skills, I wasn't as confident because I wasn't doing it as much as my colleagues were. So I mean, I could have definitely used it then just to like boost my confidence and check that I was doing the right thing. And now going into second year, when my degree is more 50-50, I can definitely use the services more as I'll be writing more essays. With my introduction to IR essays, they'd give feedback and they'd turn it in the body of my essay, and she'd give me quite a lot of detailed feedback, and then I'd have like a more general, like overall comment on the side. I really preferred that because for me it was easier to then like work from it and make amendments, and then when I was kind of revising for exams as well, kind of points that I was making in my main body that weren't clear enough that I could go into more detail into. So I preferred like heavily detailed feedback in the body of the work.
So generally feedback is through Turnitin, and when you receive your feedback you get either a column feedback or it's actually in the body of the text. Either way, it really depends on the lecturer or whoever's doing the marking, whether or not they'll actually include a really substantive amount of information in terms of how good or how bad the essay was and how you should improve. But regardless, a way to take it one step further would be go and see your lecturer and speak to them during their office hours. So a good way to kind of go about that, if you can't do that, is the best alternative. Go to the LTD and speak to them.
As you've already mentioned, SOAS is such a diverse place and everyone's really friendly. So I think having like utilised peer study group sessions with both my international relations and my Arabic side of work. With international relations, it helped like to split everyone's readings up and kind of assign a different person a different reading and then kind of feedback to everyone. It just made the workload a lot easier and things got done faster. And I think again with the Arabic side as well, just having like conversational like discussions in Arabic and trying to just get comfortable with one another, so then we didn't kind of feel intimidated in a classroom setting in front of our teacher. So I think peer study groups are really, really useful.
Similarly, I would advocate for them as well. They're really helpful, the peer study groups, and just getting together with your peers and questioning them and learning from them. Using their kind of knowledge and building onto it with your own, you can really gain a deeper understanding of more depth into the actual discussion through what they've said as well. And aside from that, I think it's really helpful as being, if you're a first year, I find it really helpful if you just completely think, all right, this is a new chapter in my life, I need to do something new, I need to experiment and see how I learn. So trying out different things individually or collectively with other people will be really helpful. But you have to make the most of your tutorials because those are essentially a massive learning opportunity.
Yeah. If I was a first year student, what I'd do differently is I think I'd utilise the one-on-one sessions a bit more. So going to someone with my essay and kind of having them look over it just so that I can kind of perfect it even more before handing it in for the final time. I think I would have done it in my first year, but just timing wise, doing a joint honours degree with the language is quite time consuming. But definitely in my second year, I will definitely have the time to kind of just go about that. Yeah.
Similarly, I do the same thing, except I kind of look for more tutorial support as well. Because going into a new subject, it's very difficult to actually pick up on things and actually understand everything that's being told. So if I were to go back to my first year of study, I'd make sure that I knew how to contribute in discussions, make sure I partake in the discussion, whether it was in the tutorial, and even in lectures, be interactive and try to learn and see how other people are learning as well.